It's like we got winter over here, and then we got spring over here. And you fill my head with you. Shall I write it in a letter? Shall I try to get it down? Or you fill my head with pieces of a song I can't get out. Can I be close to you? Can I be close to you? How's the river flowing over here?
It's nice and calming. Cool to just watch it.
Just collecting some dry tinder on the way, just in case if once we get to our spot there is nothing that dry, I'll have this to at least start the fire to cook our food on. Oh yeah, guys, spoiler alert, we're gonna cook some food and do a little hammock session. Hang our hammocks, relax out a little bit, maybe drink a beer, I don't know. You guys will have to stay tuned and find out. That? It's so nice out in this motherfucker right now. Yeah, it is really nice out in this motherfucker right now. Gotta whisper, we don't want to spook Mother Nature. But it is indeed really nice out right now. God, it's just beautiful out right now. Except for that, that's not too beautiful, but that's Mother Nature. You okay, bud? I think he's just taking a nap. We'll leave him be. Can I be close to you? Well, here's the spot, guys. Got a nice little view. We're gonna start setting up our hammock hanging areas and collect some wood. I've already started. Get down on a nice meal up here. So we got our little hammock leash. String that around your tree on one side. Pull her tight. Got my my other side already tied up. The hammock life is no joke, you guys. Got this off Amazon for like 15 bucks. I think it was actually cheaper than that. I think it was like 10 bucks. So you got your hooks, your carabiners on both sides, one on each side of your hammock. Hook one carabiner to one side. It comes with a bunch these hammock leashes. I don't know what they're called right offhand. What are these leashes called? It's just hammock straps.
Yeah, hammock strap.
They come with a bunch of different settings. So if the trees are spaced further apart, you can move it up quite a bit. If they're closer together, you can move them out. Actually, vice versa on that. Hang your other side. And bam. Now before you sit in it, before you just go ahead and trust it, you got to put a little bit of weight on it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get to bucking some branches down, and then I'm going to use my knife to make little twigs out of them because I have a twig stove, and I'll show you that in a second here. And my job is to do the beans. I'm cooking the beans, just basically heating up a can of beans, and Ryan is making some pork chops. So it's gonna be good. Stick around, guys. So ideally, you don't want to do this on a rock, but I'm not going to be going all the way down to the rock anyhow. You grab your beating stick, you got your knife, you place it halfway on your cut logs that you just cut up, your cut sticks, in a good spot so it sits level on your block, whatever you're cutting on, beating on. And you just go ahead and start yeah. Pretty nice cut there. Do that over and over until you have little pieces. Alright, now to get a nice little feather stick going. Basically just some sawdust. So it has so the spark has something to grab onto. We'll do one there. Do a couple of these, and yeah, hopefully I can start this with a fire steel. That'd be nice. There we go. There's a bunch of dry leaves around here. I'm going to rough up an area where I'm going to start cooking. Expose some dirt so I don't start a forest fire, or around here just a leaf fire that progresses into trees, because there's no damn forest around here. And I think I'm going to also prop it up on a rock, so I'll be double safe. Alright guys, so here it is. Comes in this nice little flat case. It's flat, and you have to build it. There's 6 pieces, I believe. 5 pieces. You have to build it. And I'll show you what the finished product looks like. Right about, let's do some magic. Right about, right about there it is. Boom, let's do this. If not, there's always a lighter in my pocket.
Always, and what other? Definitely some salt on there.
Alright. Oh, started up for a second there. There we go. Just slowly put it on there. It's kind of hard on these rocks, but do your best, guys. Do your best. It's really hard on these rocks. Horrible angle there, I'm sure.
Back sizzling.
Sizzling.
Way back sizzling, baby.
So yeah, you just keep adding little twigs, or what you just made for twigs, or whatever you want to call it. This is a twig stove. So you're more than welcome to just go find a bunch of twigs. But I grabbed a pretty good size branch and I bucked it down, and then I batoned it down into little pieces. And we're gonna be eating beans in no time, guys. In no time we'll be eating beans. And pork. So the beans of choice today are, they're called Serious Beans Company. Serious Bean Company. Sweet and smoky, chipotle, pinto beans with tomatoes. Let's enjoy with some pork. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's key to keep adding your twigs into there, because that's what's fueling your fire. You got to keep doing it and keep doing it until your beans are done, or until whatever you're cooking above it. You could cook a steak over this thing if you want to. Just got to keep that pan hot.
I borrowed your little pole saw and I saw this decently sturdy log. And I figured this is a good spot to cook. And I kind of cut it to length, just kind of eyeballed it, and it's a little long, but it's not at too bad of an angle. But just makes it more comfortable. I don't have to kneel down in this squishy ground and stuff. And we're gonna make snap peas and some center cut bone-in pork chops.
Ooh, dang.
My pan's just about preheated. I'm gonna throw in this here KFC butter packet and get to cooking.
My hand's all shaky. You guys could probably tell.
You need to start your fire, get warmed up.
I'm not cold. I think I'm
Here we go. Oh, okay.
Woo! Yeah.
Cooking up nicely. I think we got some good color on her. Go ahead and bring her in close.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh. Geez, looks almost even better than at home.
Oh, guys, the smell. Oh, it smells so good.
Get a little bit of extra seasoning on here. I didn't season this side yet. We go some garlic salt. A little bit of paprika. A little bit more salt. And I like to do just a dash of curry on here.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Then next up, some fresh snap peas. A few more minutes of this and then we'll toss these on. These just need to get hot so they're just warm and they got a nice snap to them. Mmm, that's good.
This guy over here is doing a lot of work. I'm just cooking beans over there. That's pretty easy. Let's hook him up with a beer.
Ooh, nice and chilled too.
Sir, are you old enough?
Old enough to party.
Progress. He's got the snow peas on there. So what's the plan with these snow peas?
I'm gonna pop out the pork chops onto our plates, and then I'm gonna let the peas drop down and swirl them in the pork drippings and stuff, and whew, it's gonna be good. There you go, my man.
Thanks, bro. What's this little gem over here? Smirnoff Ice Smash. I'm gonna smash it. 8% alcohol. Screwdriver. And yes, I'm old enough.
Whoa! Almost took a header. I just sprinkle a little bit. I'll have to remember that. And just get a little bit smaller pork chop. Thicker, but smaller footprint.
Oh, them snow peas are where it's at.
I know.
So in a hammock, it's kind of hard to eat pork on a plate. I'm actually pretty well relaxed right now. Oh. I just dripped on myself. That's all right though. Huh. Good stuff, Dub. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's fucking good. Super good.
Try some of this screwdriver. What is this, the third day of spring?
I do believe so, yeah.
This is a perfect drink for the third day of spring. Oh yeah. This is pretty awesome, guys. I think I'm going to finish up my meal here, and then I'll get back to you guys. Well, you guys, thanks for tuning in to this episode of RJC Outdoors in the Wilderness, doing a little hike and a little cook. No fishing involved this time around. So I'm sorry to those of you that like to watch the nonstop fishing videos, but let me know if you guys like this kind of bushcraft, hiking out in the wilderness, you know, starting fires, pitching hammocks, you know, just a relaxing video. Go ahead and come down here, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in to this episode of RJC Outdoors. We'll see you guys on the next one.